Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to speak to you from Raymond Holliwell's book, The Law of Giving. The name of the book is Working with the Law, and we are going to look at the chapter on unwise giving. Yes. We find people saying, "Oh, I love to give, and I give until it hurts." But for whatever reason, my generosity is not coming back to me. People are not reciprocating like I would love them to, but I'm giving with all my heart, but it's not coming back. And we really want to pay attention to that, because it's very nice to want to give and to have this desire to help other people, but there is a right way to give, and then there's a wrong way to give. We can be careless and impulsive in our giving, or be careful and give in a scientific way. When the money and the gifts that we give are being used to further the person, when the person is helping themselves or moving forward in the right direction, that is a very a scientific way to give. And when you are giving and when the person is not reciprocating and not uh, using the money or the gifts that you are giving in a way to help themselves, that doesn't help the person and it doesn't help the giver. Hey, Cicely. Hey, Melissa. Thanks for joining. So today's topic is on giving, and I'm sharing about unwise giving. We love to give, but there is a right way to give and a wrong way to give. And I'd like to share with you a story about this woman. And when her daughter got married, she furnished a home for her, gave her that home. Uh, and also, she set the son in law up in business. And every year, they wanted more money for the business. The uh, business was running a loss every year. And this went on for some time until this mother, or the mother in law, was exhausted. Her funds were exhausted. Now she's living in a one room space, and the son in law is wondering why the mother in law is not giving any more money to help the business. So, what happens here is not only is she exhausted, but now because she's not providing them with the funds, they don't want to do anything. They don't want her to visit. They don't want to have anything to do with her. So the point here, by the way, this story comes from Raymond Holliwell's book, Working with the Law. And the chapter name is on the law of receiving, and of course, which is in exchange for the law of giving. And the point here, what he's making is it's the woman's judgment was incorrect. I've experienced this in my life as a single mother, and I was a single mom for 13 years. And I gave a lot. I really gave a lot, but I was not giving intelligently. My judgment was off. I remember having a conversation with my father at one time, and I dismissed that conversation because I figured, oh, Papa is from India and I'm now living in the United States. I'm just going to do what I'm doing. Now, of course, hindsight 2020, after 30 years, I realized, oh, Papa was right. I should have listened to my daddy, right? So anyway, where I'm going with this lesson here is that when we give to people and who do not respect, who do not make use of the gifts that we are giving, it's like handing a loaded gun in the hands of a child, putting a loaded gun in the hands of a child, and then what happens? The child can hurt himself and the child can hurt people around them. So that's, yeah, Melissa, guilt can do that, right? Yeah, being a single mother, being divorced, that's right. So, it really does not help to cast pearls, in front of a swine. They trample on it, and then it doesn't help us in any way. So this is unwise giving. So that's really what I wanted to leave everyone with, is that please be intelligent in your giving, use good judgment, evaluate, you know, am I giving to those who are really um, moving their lives forward? And then don't expect anything in return if you're giving unwisely, because that's where I am in my experience of life. And things are all, falling in place as I'm understanding and I'm getting clear, this is what's happening, and taking responsibility, of course. So I'm looking at some of the texts from some of the messages. Oh, Randy, yes, balance is so important. Yes, Melissa, the law of fair exchange. That's right. When you go to the fireplace, you put in wood, and what you get? You get heat in exchange. Yes. Um, Thank you, Randy. And thank you, Melissa and Cicely, for your comments. Melissa's asking, how can we reach you to work with you? Well, the best way to reach me, of course, is to get on a call with me, and I will put my calendar link in the chat. It is meetsandhya.com. And it's my first name, meetsandhya.com. So that is the best way to get in touch with me. And, I have so many strategies that I teach, so many distinctions and tools I give my clients. And in our conversation, what I will do is I will give the tool that will serve you best. So it would be a really good thing, a win-win for you to get in communication with me. So, yeah, thank you. Well, thank you very much for participating and listening. And until next time, see ya. Bye bye. Oh, let me answer this question. What is life like when you're operating out of fair exchange? Oh, there are so many instances where I'm operating out of fair exchange. There is joyful reciprocation, there's ease, there's freedom, and there is love present. It's expansive. It's not contractive in nature. That's what life is like when there is fair exchange. Does that answer your question, Melissa? All right. Well, thank you again for joining me. And if you would like to get in touch with me, please comment and share. And also, you can get on my calendar at meetsandhya.com. Thank you.